Have you ever imagined living in a place where every cup of coffee costs almost as much as lunch? Or where renting a simple apartment can cost as much as a college tuition? Today, we're going to discover the countries where the cost of living is so high that it makes your money disappear faster than you can count. Get ready to meet the 5 countries where living costs a real fortune.
Number 5.
Norway. In 5th place, we have Norway. This Scandinavian country is famous for its stunning landscapes, very high quality of life and prices that can scare even the bravest tourists. In Norway, you can end up paying up to $10 for a coffee at a local coffee and a meal for 2 at a simple restaurant. Expect to pay around $80 or more. But wait, that's just the beginning. Rent in cities like Oslo, for example, is among the most expensive in Europe, with a small 1-bedroom apartment easily costing over $1,500 per month. And for those who think that the high Norwegian income is worth it, remember that the cost of goods and services here is also very high, especially due to the high taxes on imported goods. But despite the frightening prices, Norwegians have one of the most robust social welfare systems in the world. Healthcare and education are of high quality and practically free, and working conditions are excellent. But if you plan to move to Norway, be prepared to spend a lot.
Number 4.
Japan. In 4th place, we have Japan. This country combines cutting-edge technology, rich culture, and one of the highest population densities in the world. But with so much modernity and infrastructure, living in Japan, especially in Tokyo, comes with a hefty price tag. If you think apartments are expensive in Norway, get ready for the prices in Japan. Tiny apartments, often smaller than your living room, can cost upwards of $2,000 per month in the best areas of Tokyo. Now let's talk about food. A simple dinner at a Japanese restaurant will set you back around $30 on average, and a trip to the grocery store can be a financial challenge, especially for fruit. Yes, fruit! A melon can cost up to $40, seriously. But what explains these high prices? Japan relies heavily on imports, which increases the cost of food and produce. In addition, the limited space in big cities increases the value of real estate. But if you are enchanted by Japan and are prepared to live in one of the most expensive places in the world, the experience may be worth every penny.
Number 3.
Luxembourg. Our 3rd place goes to Luxembourg. This small European country is famous for being a global financial hub, and also for being one of the most expensive places to live in the world. Luxembourg is a financial paradise, but living here can quickly burn through your budget. With a high average income, prices can also rise, especially housing costs. A 1-bedroom apartment in the center of Luxembourg costs an average of $2,500 per month. Grocery shopping is no exception. Many products are imported, and simple items like fresh vegetables can cost twice as much as you would pay in other European countries. But what makes living in Luxembourg so desirable are the high salaries and incredible social benefits. Luxembourg is one of the safest countries in the world and has an excellent quality of life. But to maintain this standard, be prepared to invest, and a lot.
Number 2.
Switzerland. We come in 2nd place, Switzerland. Known for its chocolate, banks and mountains, Switzerland is also famous for having an unbelievable cost of living. A simple trip to the supermarket can be a financial adventure. A dinner for two can easily cost over $100, and even a simple hamburger is shockingly expensive. And for those who think coffee is only expensive in Norway, be prepared to pay $7 for a cup. Rent is also very high. In the cities of Zurich and Geneva, a small apartment can cost over $3,000. And if you want to buy a property, well, you better be prepared to shell out millions. But the high cost of living comes with rewards. Switzerland is one of the nations with the highest quality of life in the world, offering excellent health and safety services. But if you dream of living here, be prepared to open your wallet.
Number 1.
Bermuda. And the first place goes to Bermuda. That's right, this small territory in the Atlantic Ocean is the most expensive place in the world to live. In Bermuda, everything is expensive. A trip to the grocery store? Get ready to pay up to 3 times more than you would in the United States. This is because practically everything is imported, drastically increasing the cost of products. Rent is another nightmare. A 1-bedroom apartment can cost up to $4,000 per month. That's right, you heard right. And, if you're thinking about buying a house, be prepared to spend millions. But despite the costs, Bermuda offers a paradisiacal quality of life and an incredible tropical climate. So, for those who can afford it, it's the dream of life. So, what did you think of these 5 countries where the cost of living is extremely high? Living in these places is a privilege, but it also requires good financial planning. Now tell us in the comments, which of these countries would you live in, even with such a high cost of living? Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell for more videos like this. See you next time.